Charlie Lamb, ready to go in this one. Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him. One gone here. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance. Get him out of there.
Lamb. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate. And a look at the numbers. Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up. Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Up next for the ball.
Runner at third, nobody out. Charlie Condon, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! He muscles that one out of here. And they add on. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. This one in the air, center field. Carter in position. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Well, 1-run game. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Rips one to right. 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That ends the frame. Guardians. 1 down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And the Brewers had the lead. It's 5-4.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Cy Reyna will hit next. Trying to send this extra innings. Up the middle, Lamb. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. First and second, 2 outs. Donovan Bravo digs in for the Guardians. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Burke has a beat on it, reaching for it, and brings it in. Lamb steps in, late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boog. You stay in the moment and deliver. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So they hold the runner at 3rd, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Quick toss to first. Lamb dives back in safely.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down on strike, so there's 1 away here in the 12th. Go ahead run on base. Humberto Esposito up now for the Brewers. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
On the corner for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Brewers with the go-ahead run at 3rd, here deep into extra innings. Outside with a breaking ball. They're down 2-1 after that missed inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe.
On the ground to 3rd.
Pick up the ball, stay
And
right
it
there.
gets by him. But goes to second with it. Stepping up for the Guardians, Howie Cruz. The winning run on second base. Out to center. Esposito under it. 2 down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Emilio Pulido. Hit on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first and 13. Lamb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Pulido throws to first in time, and 1 gone. Emilio Pulido digs in now. The Guardians down to their final strike. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers close this one out for the win in 15 innings. Lamb really stood out in this win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches on that location.
On a line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Man at second. That one way inside. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Donovan Bravo. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Howie Cruz. Man at second. This one chopped up the middle. Tosses to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Popped up. And a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alton Moore, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Challenge from behind the dish here. 2 on, 2 outs. And a curve misses outside.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning. Trying to send this to extra innings. Base hit into the outfield. Heading for the plate. Tag, got him. They cut down the winning. Number 13 digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead, run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
In plenty of time to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Up now for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. Fought off foul. Yo, one. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Graham. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Leo Cerna digs in for the Guardians. One strike away. In the air, right field. Anderle moving under it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb did not have a banner showing in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
One down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers.
Up.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Out towards right center field. Carter on the move. And there's 2 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down. Howie Cruz getting ready to hit. Out to short. Lamb. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That clips the corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Emilio Pulido. And the 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Lamb. The flip. 1 at second to first.
No, he got it.
Time. Great effort there. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of inning number 7.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning. Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because the pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs. I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Slings to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Lamb digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go-ahead run and scoring position. This at-bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off.
Line drive, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, runner on first. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And the 1-0. Runner takes off. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Here comes the...
For the Guardians, number 60,
Step off throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Way inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Sliced hard but foul. The Brewers trying to break this one open here in the top half of the 10th. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Last chance to even things up. So digging in, Cy Reyna. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Charlie Lamb with an incredible... 1 down. Here's the veteran shortstop, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is out of here. His 37th homer of the year. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Brandon Ginsey. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. In the air, right field. Camp gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lamb digging in now. He has his work cut out for him facing this pitcher, Siggy.
Yeah, Boog, he's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Gets him to chase after that one. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Oh, great grab on the dive. What a play. Inning over. One down. Next for the Padres, Robert Camp. Out to short, Lamb. Tosses to first. Two gone now.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out.
Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there. Here's the center fielder. He's already homered in this game. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Robert Camp, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, out to short, Lamb. Zips it to first, and that is that. Lamb steps in. One swing could end it. He's got the pop, and the stage is set.
Yeah, it's all about slowing down that heartbeat, dude. Trust the swing and let it rip.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Gone. Ball game.
The kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. That's out number 2. What a stop. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play. Sliced hard but foul. Tompkins off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Just missed it. Here's the catcher, Chad Fielder. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lamb settles under this one. And that is that. One down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. Oh, and that liner got him. Gets it there in time, though. And even with his speed, they get the out. One down. Now at the plate, Andreas Alessio. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's it out. Here's the left fielder, Matt Church. 0-2 now. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers make it 6 straight victories. Lamb with a less than great game in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
First and second, one out. Matt Church, the next up for the Padres. Double steal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
2 away. Man at first, 1 away.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Grounds one to short. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So 2 down. Brandon Ginsey, the next up for the Padres.
Brandon Ginsey.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Church takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
On the ground to short, Sullivan. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Brewers, the second baseman, Will Golden.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That's just his 70th stolen base of the year. No big deal. Tying run at the plate. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The tying run at the plate. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Up now for Milwaukee, Humberto Esposito. He's 0 for 1. Smoked on the ground a second. And that will end the inning. So 2 down. Ryan Burke up now for the Brewers. Well struck right field. That's back there. And it is out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
In the air, right side. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres bounce back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Burke gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a swing and a miss. Oh. High fly ball out to center field. One down. Runner on at first with one gone. And here's the veteran outfielder. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Lamb digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Brandon Ginsey. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the. Matt Church now at the plate. First offering. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on. And it is 2-1. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Junior Caminero digs in now. 1 for 2. Now quick throw to first. And he's back in easily. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Mike Hood, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Schaefer warming up as well.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Man at second. On the ground, Sullivan. And that will end the inning. One down at the plate, Robert Hamp. Ground ball up the middle. And there's two down. Jeff Chavez, the next up for the Padres. Up the middle, Lamb. Slings to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Man at first, nobody out. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. Laser, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Here's the Brewers pinch runner, Joey Daniels, looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. And fouled off. On the corner for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Stays alive. Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Humberto Esposito. And there's the strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Nice grab. They get the tag on him. Got him. Double play just when they needed it most. What a finish. Lamb with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Charlie Lamb looking. Now it's the power speed combo. Charlie Lamb. Foul ball there. Villegas with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch. Ball. Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And down on strikes. 2 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Ollie Lawrence. 1 for 2. First offering. Runner goes. Yep. Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
He beat it. He beat it.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Lamb with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
The Nats leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Dorda on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Lamb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Harris settles under it. 2 down. So up next, Brian Amoros. Ripped to short. Slings to first. Finally gets the first. So 2 down. And now here is Ollie Lawrence. Up the middle. The underhand flip. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Beckett Byers now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle. 1 at second. Double play. What a clean killing. Runner at first with 2 away. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and they get the out. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Dorda. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Hirsch over to second. A sensational double play. Mark Bolek digs in now. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch, ball game, and the Nationals take this one in a blowout. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
All right, first pitch coming up. Luca Finley digging in for the Nationals. Hard hit left side. On to first. And an easy out. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Ollie Lawrence. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
Michael Harris the second digging in for the Nationals. 0-1 down. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Lamb digs in. He's up against an 85+ rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
Ball 1.
Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Jackknife's out of the way. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Throws to second for 1. And 2. What a play. Lamb digging in and seeing this pitcher's been living rent-free in the batter's head.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided matchup, Boog, but with one good at bat, he could evict this squatter right now.
Fought off foul. Burke leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lamb, a former MVP, batting second in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one missed. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got him swinging for the K. And that'll keep more runs from back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. So he goes yard to left. His 38th of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out?
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Lamb stepping in now, down 1, tying run in scoring position, and a hitter who's not shy about the spotlight.
Yeah, he's been clutching these spots before. His dugout wouldn't mind seeing a big swing of the bat here, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 7-5.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Performance nothing short of clutch. With that swing, he's given his team the lead and a huge psychological boost.
One out man at first. Michael Harris the second, digging in for the Nationals. Ground ball right side. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Lamb stepping in now. 2 outs, traffic on the bases. He's got the hammer in hand, and all he sees is nails.
Well, if he drops one in, this one is over, Boog. Big spot right here.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. Now a 3-run game. It's 8-5. Right through there for a strike.
No, that's the ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rolando Irvin, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rosario also throwing. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Inside, ball 2.
Close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one is absolutely belted. And that is foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one off the mark. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. So 2 down. Andres Zapata getting ready to hit. Newsom is just 1 strike away. And that is the ball game. Lamb really stood out in this win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. Nick Kurtz digging in for the Nationals.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 3 strikeouts per game.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw,
He's in there.
Well, he's batting leadoff. And
runners at the corners here. 1 away. Mustafa Hawbrick digging in for the Nationals. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, right side. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Michael Harris II. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2.
Got him. That's an out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Ball.
Lamb with some impressive production lately. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Runner on the go.
Ball,
Pitch outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first.
Runner on the go again.
Ball
Pitch
2.
misses.
Come on.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman
Hey,
are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump,
Ball.
and that's how you steal third base.
And ball 4
Take
to
your base.
aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here. 2 on, 1 out. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Humberto Esposito. That's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So You don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Ball
Put
two.
away off that pitch down.
This one in the air, center field. Harris should have this one. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but
Runner takes off. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. Handles, throws to first. Got him. Runner stays out of the double play by going on the 3-2 pitch. Back here in Milwaukee, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Luca Finley. On the ground, Lamb. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. Two gone. Lamb recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that.
Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Safe. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That one's in there. That is strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one ripped to left. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. It's 2-1. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Mustafa Haubrich. Up the middle, Lamb. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground to the left. Throw to first is in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
What a stop. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. Lamb steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out. One down. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Beckett Byers. Ground ball up the middle. To first. And they got him.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Lamb in now, takes ball one off the plate. Irvin, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Charlie Lamb will hit next. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one inside. Ball 2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's
Out on
out.
the tag.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Into center. That's a base hit. The throw in. It's low and gets away. Back to the top of the order now. Luca Finley digging in for the Nationals. This could end it. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. That's the ball game. Lamb really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League.
Come on, go,
And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one is off the top of the
Stand
wall.
up right here.
Round
Stand up.
second,
Pick it up.
digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Way to square up on that ball. Great job.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you get the next guy out.
Strike 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That's a ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
2 outs and a runner at third. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out towards right center field. Trevino on his way over. And that is that. Javier Tejera stands in for the Phillies.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his team.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow! And that. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jorge Pedroza will hit next. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground. And he can't come up with it. Runner from third into score. And they get the out. Good recovery. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Lloyd Newsom. Swing and a ground ball. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So a man at first. And now for the Phillies, Carmine Iglesias. Here's a 1-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. On to extra innings. Charlie Lamb. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 0-1. Not just
Outside, that's
far,
a
but
ball.
loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
The relay, and he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Humberto Esposito up now for the Brewers.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Foul ball there. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike three. Ball one there. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. Just
Inside
missed.
ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 1-2.
That's ball two.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. So 2 down. Jorge Pedroza stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Well struck left field. That one carrying to the warning track. Makes the catch. 1 out. Runner at second. Pedroza now at the plate. He's trying for third. Reaching for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that wasn't close.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
Lamb steps in. RBI opportunity here.
Yeah, Boog, important to try and close the gap. One at bat can tilt the scale.
Base hit. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Swing and a foul out of play. Arias, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Inside, almost got him. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Runners at second and third and 1 out. Now here is Humberto Esposito.
0-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you. Expect
out towards right center field. Trevino on the move to the alley. He's there. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's 9-3.
in that situation, you're
For the Phillies,
Javier Rivera into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game.
That's a base hit, run scores. Leading off, Jorge Pedroza. 0-1. Ground ball, left side, Lamb. On to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. One down. Here's the left fielder, Kiki Moore. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit, and that's a one-out single. So back to the top of the order. Ryan Burke digs in now. The Brewers down to their final strike. This one in the air, center field. Trevino has a beat on it, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take the series opener here at home. Lamb with a valiant job in defeat. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Ball 1.
That one way inside. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Runner takes off for third.
Get dirty.
Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Misses
Nope, that's
just
a ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Sliced hard but foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one in the air, center field. Trevino settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top of the second, Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's fouled off. High fly ball right field. Rivera should have this one. Then there's one down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Freddie Morton. Man at second. Popped up. Lamb settles under it. And there's one away. Fought off foul.
Ball, that's out. That ball's foul.
The Brewers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. That one way outside, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here comes the throw, and he'll reach second with one away.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield.
Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Safe.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag. Try to make you think that you've got to stay close.
Into center. Base hit, and a run comes in. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit.
Jumps, throws, nicely done for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. A 2-run homer, home run number 40 on the year, and they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Man at first. Here's the Phillies catcher, Freddie Morton. Here's the 0-2. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Number 13 walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Charlton Sanchez on to pitch here.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
So 2 down. Lloyd Newsom stands in for the Phillies. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Javier Tejera getting ready to hit. Beltran is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still racking up the long balls, Boog. I love the energy in the stands when he comes to the plate. The crowd knows there's always a chance he's going to treat him to a special moment.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. He swings and fouls one off. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year.
Ball, that's out.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. 1 down. So here's the Phillies DH, Jorge Pedroza. Out to short, Lamb. Slings to first in time. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good
That's
about
off the
that
plate.
one.
Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. Now it's the shortstop. And a payoff pitch. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 4, Javier Tejera stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
For the Phillies, number 16, Julio Salgado.
The Brewers trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Nope.
Some bullpen
Outside.
action for Philadelphia. Charlton Sanchez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That misses.
Ball, that's in.
It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one way inside. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Humberto Esposito. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's inside.
Esposito launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball 2.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. First and second, no outs. Jorge Pedroza will hit next. 0-1. Up the middle, Lamb. There's one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lamb locks in, tying run on. No time like the present, Singy. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here.
In the air, left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, we're starting over again.
For the Phillies,
Pitching change here, Javier Rivera.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Right there for a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Sem Roberts. A right-hander with big strikeout stuff is getting it fired up. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Oh, just misses there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Tied at 4. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Now
That's
one
a ball.
miss.
That's a really good take.
Base hit, one run in already.
Score.
Here comes the runner. The throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 6-4.
shortstop,
No outs. Runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Lamb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Fires to first on the run. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. 2 outs, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Javier Tejera. That's to third, Caminero. Now a jump throw. And this game is over. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? And now the shortstop, Charlie Lamb, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. 2 on, 2 outs. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Coming home. 1 run across, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead. Check
That's
swing.
the ball.
He
That's
held
inside.
up. Ball 1. Foul ball there. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Steps on first for the out. Lamb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
This one in the air, right field. Hernandez on the move, makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Edwin Cowan. The 1-1. Out to short. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Man at first, Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Gone. His 41st home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Edwin Cowan. Popped up left side. Tompkins should have this one. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. This one drilled right center field. That one headed for the fence and gone. His 42nd home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's the right fielder, Steve Hernandez. Here's the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. That ends the inning. Lamb was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Swings over the top of that one.
When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Down to the bottom. 1 down. Digging in, Chris Hinojosa. 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Carl Lantigua. Out to short, Lamb. To second, there's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing, and he popped it up. Lamb has a beat on it. And that is that. Lamb digging in. Pressure's thick right now. Singing one well-placed swing, and we've got a brand-new ball game.
Yeah, this is the moment that hitters dream about. It's time to rise to it.
Late swing, fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He scores, and the Brewers even it up.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine.
For the Pirates,
Chris Velez takes over on the mound.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Now the 0-1.
Ball low.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Go-ahead run is a third. Culver will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the outside edge.
Outside.
And it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eloy Cortez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Rivera getting cranked up as well. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And that's in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 9-6.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
A performance nothing short of clutch. With that swing, he's given his team the lead and a huge psychological boost.
Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 7th. Chris Hinojosa now at the plate. The 3-1. Up the middle. To first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The bat.
And now Charlie Lamb. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. James, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-6.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Chris Hinojosa, the next Pirate to hit. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it is out of here. A 2-run shot. That's his 4th home run of the series, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Lamb, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score
Up next
this.
for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic skill set.
Runner on the go again. And that one hammered, carrying well. Long gone. That's into the rotunda area. A two-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 5-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One out man at first. Now here is Steve Hernandez. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to the left. Lamb. One at second. Over to first,
Too
but he
late.
beats it.
He's in there.
Barry Klein, the next Pirate to hit. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings.
That one drilled left field, and that's going to bang against the wall. Round second, digging for third.
Side.
The throw to third, and he's out, trying for three. Now the number 2 hitter, Walker Jenkins. 2 on, 1 out. Nice stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
For the Pirates,
On the mound now for the Pirates, Eloy Cortez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA.
That's ball.
Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
The 0-1.
No, that's
Activity
it.
in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dan Martinez, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Lamb now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball. That's the ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Step off throw to first. And he's back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Humberto Esposito up now for the Brewers. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Two on, two outs. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead. Now the second run is in. It's a two-run double. It's 10-8. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Leading off, Carl Lantigua. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and they get the lead. So two down. Eduardo Zepeda, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground, out to short. Lamb. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Lamb digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Man at first, Ralphie Velasquez. The next Cub to hit. 0-1 down. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Tim Francis, the next Cub to hit. Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one. On to first, double play. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Ball.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Home run number 45 on the year. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Now here is Rich Martins. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That's the inning.
The batter number
Next for the
13.
Brewers, Charlie Lamb.
Charlie
His two-run homer back
Lamb.
into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
2 down. So a man at first. Now the Cubs catcher. Runner takes off. Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. 2 outs, runner at first. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Trice has a beat on it, and that is that. Now the Cubs catcher. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Culver settles under this one. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers make it 6 straight victories. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
1 down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Runner takes off. Ball
That's
misses.
the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner goes again.
Yeah.
Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. 80 stolen bases for him this season. How is that possible? On the outside corner, 1-2. 1 away with a runner at third here in the 2nd game of the series. Out to short, De La Cruz. Slings to first, and the first run of the game comes across. Rich Martins, the next Cub to hit. Here's 0-1. Out to short, Lamb. Throw to first in time. Lamb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but 1 swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Got him. 3rd out. So digging in, Mike Bovee. Now the 0-1. Up the middle, Lamb. On to first, and he has thrown 4. 1 down. Now the Cubs catcher. Up the middle. Throw to first is in time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Just missed it. Lamb steps in. You can feel the tension. 2 outs and a chance to deal a serious blow.
Clutch hitter right here, Boog. If he comes through again, it might just take the air out of the other side.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far
Ball
with his hitting
outside.
streak in jeopardy.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run scores. Here comes another. The relay throw. Tag, not in time. He scores. So 2 on with 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Rich Martins. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Lamb kept that hitting streak going. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Charlie Lamb currently on. So up next, Louis Bellamy. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ball to strike. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And it gets by him. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay not in time. He's safe.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Hey, ha!
There's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 away with a runner at 3rd. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. 2nd inning set to go. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Rich Martins up the middle. Throws to first in time and quickly 1 away in the 2nd. Lamb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
That one fouled off. Lamb, a former MVP, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on 2nd is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Go ahead run on base. Steve Parra, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to the left. Lamb. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He beat the throw. Nope, that's in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Here comes the man. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot. Nathan Delory. Still pretty early. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second.
Nope.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Steven Shabazian, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Esmeralyn Valdez, the next Cub to hit. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Hirsch tossed to second. A sensational double play. Lamb steps in. Late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boog. You stay in the moment and deliver.
Ball 1 there. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Chris Feliz, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Cervantes warming up as well. Line drive. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind.
Chris Feliz taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Esposito in the box now. Takes strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
Now this one gets through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. It's
even there. He's safe.
big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's strike, and it's 2-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And there's a ball. Hirsch in the Milwaukee on deck circle. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Got him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning. We go to the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Tim Francis. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, out to short, Lamb. The throw to first. Important first out to begin the eighth. Mike Bovee, the next Cub to hit. This one in the air, center field. Esposito should have this one. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers add another to their winning streak. Lamb really stood out in this win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike one. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the finale of this 4-game set. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1-2 now. Just misses there.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Grand slam. His 46th of the year. And they boost their lead. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Out towards right center field, Valdez moving under it. And there's one down. Man at first, Rich Martins now at the plate. Into left center for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Ralphie Velasquez, the next Cub to hit. The 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Lamb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
That's high.
So
That's
those
the ball.
numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boog.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. Diaz moving under this one. And there's one down. Runner at first with 2 away. Rich Martins getting ready to hit. Bounced up the middle. They get the force, and that'll do it. Number 13 digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Tap foul at the plate. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
That's the ball.
Chris, where does this Brewers glove logo rank for you all time?
I'd say for me, it's right there in the top 5. I mean, their logos and everything is sort of your personal experience, but ball caps that we had around the house, Montreal Expos growing up, Milwaukee Brewers, that Philadelphia Philly where the red was a deeper red, more of that burgundy. But those were just iconic logos, and so because of that early impression, they stay in my top 5.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. So 2 down. Luis Diaz, the next Cub to hit. 1 strike away. This one in the air, center field. Esposito under it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers finish off a 4-game sweep. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Go now. Harmon Sims stands in for the Phillies. Comes a 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. This one in the air, right field. Rivera on the move. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. Runner at second, 2 down.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on,
It's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Trevino drifts towards it, and that's the inning. Milwaukee leaves one out, man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop. The 1-0. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base paths. Top-tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there.
Fires over to first, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. One down. Harmon Sims stands in for the Phillies. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb throws to first in time. Lamb, a former MVP, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he's the reigning home run derby champion. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Great job right there.
Junior Caminero up now for the Brewers. His righty-lefty splits there. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second.
Ball, that's out. Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease this up.
Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike.
Get out!
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Javier Rivera appears to be getting loose. Salgado getting cranked up as well. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Prince Rivera. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Oh, great stop. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And he grounds one to the right side. To second, pulls him off the bag. So up next, Javier Tejera. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, Lamb. They get the force, and the lefty reliever does. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Hard hit, right side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Prince Rivera. Swing and a ground ball, Culver. Feed to second, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Dave Brubaker. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. Throws from the ground. There's one. Out. A double play ended.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
Now here is Jamie Dobbs. The 0-1. And a ground ball to first. One at second. Double play. What a clean killing. Lamb locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. That one ripped left field, ranging back. And gone! A solo shot. His 47th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Prince Rivera. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one, and that's all they'll get. Lamb stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
On the ground to third. Long throw to first, and that will end the inning. One down, runner at first. And now the DH, Carmine Iglesias. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good clean stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break. One down. Javier Tejera stands in for the Phillies. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Next to hit, Jamie Dobbs. 2-2 now. Up the middle, Lamb. And they go down fast. 3 outs.
The batter number
And now the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Roberts. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. And oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Dave Brubaker. 1 strike away. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers add another to their winning streak. Lamb had a great showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb. Fresh off. 1 down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Great job right there.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. You get a knock in your first at bat, it just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Runner on the go.
Nope.
Pitch
That's
misses
inside.
inside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
To account to a guy with this much pop at the dish, you better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 3. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
And that one popped in the air, left field. 2 away. Here's the Brewers DH, Mark Bolin.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. A 3-run shot, his 7th home run of the season. The Brewers score first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dave Brubaker stands in for the Phillies. Bounced out to short. Lamb. And that's the 3rd out. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Harmon Sims stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle, Lamb. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. No outs, runner over at third. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Well, bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Humberto Esposito, 1 for 2.
Hey!
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it is gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add a pair. It's 6-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Back here in Milwaukee, now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Javier Tejera. Payoff pitch. That's smacked on a line to center. And there's one down. Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. 2 down, nobody on. In the air out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that.
For Philadelphia, number 4, Riley Swift.
That's out.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Outside, that's
That
a
one
ball.
outside. And the count is 2-0. Ground ball left side. And that is that. And now for the Phillies, Yohan Peralta. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Now Harmon Sims. So the tying run at second. Chop back up the middle. Lamb throws to first in time, and they got him.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
2 down, nobody on. Ball. High fly ball, right field. Peralta gets under it. And the inning is over. One hit. So 2 down. Jamie Dobbs getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Esposito under it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, number 13, Charlie Lamb. See you later. On to the home run course. It's a Harris ball. Out of here. 2 minutes remaining. Here's third in a row. No doubt about that one. There's number 7. His third consecutive home run. 4 in a row now. Just 1 minute remaining. Seconds left. Another home run. No question about that one. Another home run. The overdraft has begun. That's 3 in a row now. Number 4 in a row. 5 straight home runs. Consecutive home run. Making 7 in a row now. Let's go. Home run number 8. No doubt about that one. 10. Another home run. No question about that one. That one is out of here. His 13th home run. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. Two minutes remaining. Gone. That's his first home run. Another home run. And there it is, his third home run. No question about that one. That's 3 in a row now. Just 1 minute remaining. Number 4 in a row. That's gone. It's a Heritage Park. 6 consecutive home runs. 30 seconds left. Make it 9 home runs. There's number 10. The bonus round has begun. Oh, that's a monster home run. No doubt about that one. That one is out of here. His 13th home run. And that ends the round. He finishes with 13 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. And now, the challenger in this championship round, representing the San Francisco Giants, number 18, Roberto Nunez. See you later. On to the home run court. Another home run. Just 1 minute remaining. Seconds left. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. That's a home run. His 5th in the round. The bonus round has begun. Another home run. That's a home run. And he's another out. His 3rd in a row. That's number 4 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, your home run.
One down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
That one ripped, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked.
Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the veteran outfielder, Charles Aller. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw down to second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. That's the inning. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And that is... Now here is Jackie Cortez. Out to short, Lamb. Fires over to first. And that's the third out. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, Connor Griffin. And here's the catcher, Doug Irvin. One strike away. This one in the air right field. And that'll do it.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.